Guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa, aka Miss Fantastic, and today I have created this pink lemonade look. And if you'd like to know how to create this look, then keep on watching. I know it's been a really long time since the last video. I've just been so tired. I'm slowly starting back real work, and really I haven't been doing much, but I'm really tired. So I figured today I would make a video for you all, also for myself. I mean, a little self-care does no harm. Once again, I'm not really sure what I'm going for today, so I guess we'll figure it out as we go. But the first thing we're gonna do is to prime our face using this Milk Hydro primer. I love the feeling of this. It's so sticky. It really is grip. You know, it's called makeup grip, but it's for real makeup grip. And I've not been doing much, honestly. Nothing's really worth doing. I've been to a restaurant a few times here and there, but that's about it. What about you guys? Have you guys been doing anything at all these days? This summer has been so bleak. Okay, and I'm gonna use a mix of two foundations. I still have a bit of a tan, not much, as I've said. I haven't been going out much anyways, but I've managed to keep some color. So we're just gonna go in with shades 80 and 20 of Dream Radiant liquid. I'm gonna put maybe a little bit less of the darker shade. I feel like I'm losing a bit of the tan now. As always, I'm gonna cover my ears and my full neck. Since my last video, I've actually purchased a few new products for my birthday. I did just recently turn 30 years old. Yes, I'm old now. So I'm gonna try them out with you guys today, although I've tried them on my own before. But just to see how it works all together. So first I'm gonna start with the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in Mocha, and I'm going to use it to contour my face. I haven't had contour product in the longest time, so I'm really glad I do. And I've said this in previous videos, I was trying to steer away from drugstore products when I refurbish the products that I've run out of, and this is one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and contour. I kind of like use the top of my ear as an indicator for your cheekbone, really. Don't go past half of your eye, let's say. The best way is to feel where your actual cheekbone is, because that's really what you're trying to accentuate, is your real bone structure. And for those, I already have a slim face, but for someone who doesn't have a slim face and wants to really make those cheek pops, this is really a useful tool. I also like to just kind of define my chin. I'm going to define my jawline. A bit on your forehead if you think you have a big forehead. And the nose. I like to go into the eye, socket a little bit here. Okay, so one thing about the nose contour is I feel like my nose is like a ball here. It's really important to maybe even go a little thinner than wider, because if you're gonna do it wider, it's gonna look bigger. So you really want to hit the right places for your nose. Some people put the line here. I don't get it. It doesn't work for me. And then I'm gonna use a sponge that I've dampened a little bit, maybe a little too much, and I'm gonna blend it all in. I've done the contour. I really like the effect of the damp sponge. It really does a flawless finish when you're blending it all in. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go and use again in the Fenty Beauty brand. It's another matchstick. This one is Bamboo. I'm gonna use it as a concealer that I'm going to place under my eyes and bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, a bit on my forehead, a bit on my chin, and then blend it out. I've put the concealer to not only conceal my eyes but to highlight my face. Again, I'm always going a little higher. It's really gonna like drag your face up, like pull it up, and the nose also helping contour the nose. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna use my infallible powder, and I'm gonna set my under eye. I'm also gonna keep the powder on because I'm gonna do my eyes, and any powder that falls out, once I sweep off the under eye powder, it will also sweep off any powder that falls out from my eyeshadow and not causing a mess. So that's a good trick. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I have this nice sponge. You want to bring the powder all the way to the beginning of the brown contour. It's really going to accentuate everything. Mine's a compact powder. I think a loose powder would work better, but I don't have one. You can already tell how defined my nose is with this with the powder being brought all the way into the nose. In my previous videos, I was using the concealer to bring it all the way in, creating a bit of the effect, but not as intensely as it does with the contour. So really getting that defined nose. No one thinks their nose is perfect. Absolutely no one. I tell one of my friends all the time that I would get a nose job just for the tip, and she's like, "You're crazy, your nose is perfect." And she wants to get a nose job too, and it's like, well, I think your nose is fine, and nobody thinks their nose is perfect. So this is the beauty of makeup. You can this is a lot cheaper than going under the knife, and a lot safer too. Isn't it crazy how a good brow really changes your entire face? I used to not do my brows when I would put makeup on, and it's like, how did I ever do that? I don't know. Or those who are, you know, old enough, remember that trend in the early 2000s, was it? And that was like the super thin eyebrows. I was really young. I think I was like 10 to 12 years old back then, and like I was really living for it. I really wanted those extra thin brows. I never managed to get them that thin because I was maybe just 10 or 12. But thank God I didn't, and luckily my eyebrows grew back because I know my cousin, she's older than me, so she definitely managed to get those paper thin brows, and her brows just never grew back. That sucks. Okay, so I'm wearing a lime green shirt. I wanted to kind of go into these colors today. I'm thinking about like yellow and purple. I'm yellow and pink actually. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I really, the thing about doing these videos is that just like any other time that I'm putting makeup on, I don't really know what I'm going for. Oftentimes I like to match with what I'm wearing. I want it to kind of like go well together. But other than that, I don't know what I'm doing. And when I'm doing a video, it's weird because it's I wish I knew what I was doing ahead of time so I can explain to you well, but I don't. So we're just kind of going with the flow here. So I hope that doesn't bother you too much. One of the new toys I bought myself is Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I know you can do it with concealer, but I just wanted to try this out since I've never really used one before. It's fine, honestly, it's fine. The concealer works just as well. If you have a wet concealer, maybe not like the one that I used here from Fenty Beauty, something that's more liquid so that the adherence to the powder is just as good. Honestly, it's just as good. For me, I don't see the hype of the eye primer. It's just as good. Concealer is just as good. So I'm gonna go and use my flat brush here, which probably needs a cleaning, and I'm gonna go put it all over my lid. I'm gonna cut my eyebrow at the same time. I've applied my base on, and quite honestly, I feel like I haven't found the sequence of makeup that I like yet. So I don't know if I prefer doing my eyes before my face before my eyes. There's every time I switch from one to another, there's something that I like better about the other way. Like now I feel like, yeah, I went in and that contour here that was there, I'm gonna have to redo it a little bit. But then again, when I do my eyes, I feel like it's hard with my contour in the nose to go up anyways. It's like I can never be happy. So I'm gonna use from the Brights palette from NYX, this really bright yellow one. Using my new Morphe brushes. I got new brushes, yeah! And I'm gonna put it in my crease. Okay, so I've got this yellow in my crease. I'm gonna deepen it with my new baby, the Resi palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look how pretty. So pretty. And I'm going to use the shade OG. I'm just gonna deepen that yellow a little bit. So I'm really liking the combination of the both. I'm just wondering, do I really go in with a pink right now? Should I really try that? So there's a few shades here that I'm really drawn to. I mean, this one, gorgeous. Or I could even use a bit of this Barb. I don't know, or even this. I don't know. I don't know. It's too hard. I'm gonna go in with the shade Resi. I'm gonna do it as my outer corner. I'm gonna go like halfway in, and then I'm gonna do my inner corner, a slightly lighter shade of pink. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, so we're gonna find out together. Hopefully it looks good. The shade is definitely gorgeous. I don't know how I feel about the look yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the second eye and we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna go in now with Anastasia, and I'm gonna top it off with Barb because Barb seems to be a pressed glitter, so I'm just gonna go all over the lid afterwards. I think I like it. The pink part is definitely gorgeous. I don't know if it's like tying in so well with the yellow. It's different, but it's still nice. I'm gonna put some liner on just to, I mean, I find sometimes making a liner definitely like puts everything together. I might even go in do a liner. Should I do a liner? Yeah, I'm gonna do a liner. Ooh, with the liner, it sharpens everything together, and as I was like up close in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I kind of really like this after all, so I'm liking it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one. For my bottom lashes, I'm gonna my bottom lash line, what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna go back in with OG and a bit of actually 1988. So I'm gonna go in with mixing them both, and then I'm gonna buff it out with the yellow shade that I used at first. It's crazy what quality product, what difference it makes. I tried to buff it out with the yellow barely even shows. I like NYX products very much so, but compared to these better products that I've been using in the exact same look, I can really tell the difference in while I'm working these shades. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, you're gonna work twice as hard to get the look that you want when you're using something that's maybe a little cheaper. So I didn't want to like work too much with that yellow. I didn't want to move the concealer. That's what it's gonna be like But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do a inner corner with gold just to like pull it all in. And I'm going to be using I'm gonna use Dragon from the Amrezy palette. I'm gonna stick to that one since I pretty much used it anyways for the whole look. And then I'm gonna just go in and fix these edges by buffing it out with my sponge and maybe adding a little bit more of contour. Okay, I'm gonna take off the powder that I placed under my eyes. It's mostly been absorbed by now, actually. And the blush I got, this is my birthday gift from Sephora. It's from Milk Makeup Lip and Blush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my cheeks. I applied the blush with my directly with the stick. I'm just gonna stamp it in. I don't like the effect it has with a brush. I can see the strokes of the brush. I don't like that. So I might even just go in with like a sponge, yeah, and dab it in. Exactly. Yeah. I'm now going to use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick Trippin' as a highlighter. So I'm gonna put it on my nose, the tip and the bridge again. I mean, look at that. Wow. Really nice. And I'm gonna highlight my cheekbone. Oh, my cheek. I like to have it a bit on my forehead here. I'm debating what lip color I should use. I could use like a really pink one, but I feel like that might be too much. I have this one here, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I also have this one. This one shows kind of pink. I think it might be really nice with this look. So let's go for this one. How you liking it? It's okay. I feel like the lipstick, I'm not sure. But I wasn't really sure about that really pink one either. I need new lipstick colors actually. You definitely need 2 coats on this one because otherwise it dries unevenly and you can see the streaks in your lipstick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to top it off with some Revlon lip gloss in what's the shade? Pinkissimo. And hopefully it's gonna like bring it all in. Now is the most dreaded part of my makeup. I'm gonna put some mascara and I'm gonna put some lashes on. Oh, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. And that's why I'm not gonna do it on camera. So I'll be right back. Guys, it wasn't actually that bad. This one went on like a dream. And you can tell here I'm having a little struggle with the lashes. The lashes that I put on are from a Canadian company, so I really like that. They're called Fluff, and this particular lash is also called Fluff. They're really, really inexpensive, so you should definitely check them out. That being said, I also kind of thought about something that I wanted to do while I was putting my lashes on, to pull in this, I'm all over the place, sorry, to pull in this look. I don't even know now that the lashes are on, I don't even know. It's really crazy how you need to wait till the lashes are on to make up your mind about a look. Like you guys saw, I was super iffy about this look at first, and now I'm kind of feeling it. But I'm gonna go in with the super hot pink, and I'm just gonna put it like in the middle of my lips. And I'm gonna put more gloss to blend it all in. The first color was definitely overpowered by the second color. I still like it. I still like it. Did you prefer before or after I placed the center? What happened was that I had a large amount of product that I hadn't noticed on just like one part of the brush, and at first it was looking really nice, and then I stamped on that product without knowing it was there, and it was like damage control, and then it turned into this, and technically it's really not the same thing that I wanted, but I still like it. And to finish all off, I'm going to use also a new product of mine, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. It smells like a dream. And there you go. Here you have it. I hope you like this look, and I hope that you enjoyed my video. Thank you for coming back to watch me. I really would appreciate your feedback. Give me a like and follow me for more. Bye.